All right, let's dive into one of the most poignant and powerful chapters of the Mahabharata. We're going to the icy, unforgiving peaks of the Himalayas to witness the final journey of the Pandavas, a true fall from grace.
So picture this. The Great War is over. The palaces, the politics, the kingdoms, it's all just gone, faded away. All that's left are the Pandavas, Draupadi, and this strange, silent dog, just climbing. They're not kings and queens anymore, just pilgrims, with nothing but the sound of their own feet and the biting wind. But, this path to heaven, it's not some gentle staircase. The higher they climb, the thinner the air gets, the more treacherous the path becomes. And the weight of their mortal lives, all their little attachments and flaws, starts to really pull them down. For one of them, the journey is about to end.
And just like that, she's the first. Her steps falter on a high ridge, and she just collapses into the snow. Her journey is over.
The mighty Bhima, of course, is heartbroken. He rushes to her side, ready to carry her the rest of the way. But Yudhishthira, his face like stone, just holds up a hand and stops him.
And what Yudhishthira says next is, well, it's chilling. He tells Bhima that on this path, everyone walks alone. You are burdened only by your own karma. And Draupadi's flaw? It was a subtle partiality for Arjuna. Think about that. On this final journey, even the smallest, most hidden attachment is an anchor holding you to the earth.
They have to keep going, a smaller, much quieter group now. But it's not long before Sahadeva, the wisest and most learned of them all, also collapses onto the cold ground.
And then, just after him, Nakula, the one known for his almost divine beauty, he falls too. The path is just relentless. It's claiming them, one by one.
So what's going on here? Well, it turns out their greatest virtues were also their greatest weaknesses. Yudhishthira explains that Sahadeva had this tiny bit of pride in his knowledge, and Nakula, he was proud of his looks. It just goes to show, even the most admirable qualities, when they're tainted by ego, they become a burden you just can't carry.
And so, the group gets smaller again. Now it's just Yudhishthira, Bhima, and Arjuna. 3 brothers and that silent, ever-present dog standing against this vast, empty, white landscape.
The climb gets even steeper, and then the unthinkable happens. Arjuna, the hero of the Kurukshetra, the greatest archer in the world, even he falters. He just sinks to his knees and then lies still on the ice.
Bhima is absolutely shattered. This is the last straw for him. He cries out, just totally lost. How could Arjuna fall? The one who listened to the Gita directly from Krishna? If he can't make it, what hope is there for anybody?
But Yudhishthira, with that same unwavering calm, explains Arjuna's flaw. It was the pride of his own skill. That deep-down belief that he was the best, that no one could match him, that feeling became the final wall he just couldn't climb over.
So now, only 2 brothers are left. Bhima, the very symbol of strength, he pushes on, but you can see his legendary power is just fading. His legs finally buckle, and he falls.
And in his last moments, he looks up at Yudhishthira and he asks this burning question. What was my flaw? I did everything for you. I did everything for Dharma. Why? Why do I fall?
And here, Yudhishthira delivers the core lesson of this entire journey to his last fallen brother. He says, "You were great, Bhima, but you are always proud of your strength. On this path, it turns out, your deeds and your power, they don't matter. The only thing that matters is the purity of your spirit."
Bhima's body bows still. And just like that, there are 2. An incredible silence falls, with just the sound of the wind. Yudhishthira, the embodiment of Dharma itself, just turns and walks on, with only the faithful dog by his side.
He doesn't even look back. He's carrying no grief, no relationships, no pride, no ego. The path ahead is for one traveler alone, weighed down by absolutely nothing but righteousness itself.
The journey is almost over, but, there's one final test waiting for him, and it's a big one. It's a test that pits righteousness against loyalty. So the real question is, can Dharma enter heaven all by himself? Or will his love for a faithful friend prove to be the final, most powerful attachment of all?